Okay. My OBS looks different. Let me see how this works out here. Everything's running.
Make sure everybody sees him.
Yeah, that looks fine. Good.
And you can turn.
Hi, Rachel.
And can you show everybody who's with you on the camera?
Oh, goodness. Move up closer here.
You're your sidekick, and I got the girls.
Whew. Hey, DJ. What's going on, man? Yeah. You're huge in your hometown. Bitch, bitch, bitch. What's going on, Ricky? Ricky, would you rather watch Friday the 13th today or My Bloody Valentine? We don't really have any Valentine's Day plans now. Been married as long as we have. Just another day. What's up, Doug Danielson? How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. How about a reaction to I Know My Love by Celtic Woman? Well, you know, I want to do something for, why not both? True horror fan right there. I want to do something appropriate for St. Patrick's Day next month, so that might be it. I will check into that. Jason mask tattoo with Juggalo makeup on. Actually, that sounds cool. That does sound cool, actually. Ricky, right now, don't even think about it. Favorite Friday the 13th movie, and there's only one right answer. I'm kidding. There's no right answer because they all suck. No, I'm kidding. I'm a lot of kidding going on here. See, he gets it. Darius is right here. There we go. Maybe I should bring this in closer so I don't have to yell. Part 4 of what should have been the actual last movie. The final chapter, eh? Mm-hmm. Jason does New York. Jason does Vancouver. I don't hate Valentine's Day, but I don't love it either. But I'll be making my own dinner tomorrow. There you go. It's Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, and Palentine's Day. Part 6 is up there too. Damn right it is. Hola! Carnival is here. What's going on, my friend? Shout out to Carnival, who has dropped 1,050 biddies on Twitch on Wednesday. Big shout out to him. I have a reaction request coming from him as well. Also, shout out to our friend Prisoner, who hooked me up during the week with a dono, and he will also get a reaction request. I have one from Deb I have to do. I have one from Legend I have to do. So a lot of reaction requests. Favorite Jason hockey mask? I'm going to say, Jason 10, Cyborg Jason's kind of iconic, but I'm probably going to, 6 is my favorite movie in the franchise, but maybe 7's mask is better. It's Kane's first mask, so I will say right now 7. Why is Tiffany Stratton wearing see-through clothes? Ratings. Doing good, just doing some door dashing. It's that time of the year where everybody wants to eat. Oh, I'm sure it is. You going to be door dashing on Tuesday? And Carnival, what's the craziest thing you've had to deliver? Somebody wanted, duct tape and some chainmail, something like that. With a porn mag, I don't know. Not judging, not yucking anybody's yum, but we know people are freaks. It's on Sci-Fi for 2 weeks, yeah, because of the Winter Olympics, right? Yeah, Royal Rumble was not that long ago. Yes, sir. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I got to get back on the road, but just wanted to let you know that I was in the building. All right, my man. Always appreciate it, Carnival. Thank you for stopping in Wednesday on the Twitch. Thanks for stopping in again tonight. Be safe on the road, man. Probably the craziest thing I had to deliver was like some tobacco to a golf club. Really? Weird item, weird place to bring it. So, but hey, all right. Going to use that to get my more things for dinner. There you go. Opeth and Catatonia is this Monday? Wow. Jeez. That's going to be sick. I don't have problems with them doing shows in Saudi Arabia too, but they got to plan better when it comes to their crowd control because it just looks so freaking barren at the beginning of the Royal Rumble. And right now, next year Mania is not looking very well. Hell, this year's Mania is not looking very good. It was a half day today, and we got a lot of cleaning done, and we don't get back till Tuesday. Yeah, we have Monday off too, and we were let out at 4:15 today, so that was a little bit of a break. Ticket sales are not so hot. No, they're not. that's one of the things that's bringing it up. I mean, the card is not shaping up very strong yet. Ticket sales are not that great. So I stated previously that I had a bad feeling this year's Mania was going to suck based on the numbers, based on the history of the numbers. So I'm glued to Rhea's ass instead. Our boss didn't put in a truck order last Thursday, but he sent it in, and we got one this Thursday. Oh, okay, good. Whew. Let's see. Let's bring the camera in a little closer here. There we go. There you go. A little more intimate there. You think Ray's going to turn on EO or opposite? If there was a turn, I would have hoped they would have done it by now. Everything was fine to the superintendent, and we're like, no, it's not. Punk and Roman at Mania, that's going to be a great match. But we kind of already saw that last year. And are we getting Cody Drew? Are we getting Jacob Drew? Are we getting Cody Jacob Drew? I don't know. Morbid Angel is going to do a meet and greet in March and April, so I might go. Oh, there you go. Order in or cook something for home. I don't know. It's all up in the air right now. We have enough food here, so if we wanted to cook something quick, we could. Austin said that, but all wrestlers say that, so I wouldn't put too much into it. Weather's been up and down this week. Next week, we're supposed to go up to 40 degrees one day. Rain coming. Then it'll drop back down in like the 20s. This past Monday, my car would not start. It was like, no, 14 below outside. And that's just the temperature. That doesn't include the wind chill factor. The hurricane got one more. Now, y'all horror fans tomorrow, if y'all want your partner to get freaky, put on Hostel. You'll thank me later. Big E didn't say that. Yeah, for Valentine's Day, I just watched the kill count on Heart Eyes. I wasn't going to watch the movie, but it looked okay. Watch that. Watch 8mm. That could be like foreplay. Then you can watch Hostel. Then you can watch Serbian Film. And then round out the night with the August Underground or the Poughkeepsie tapes. Hard Eyes was fine. Okay. Looked okay. It just didn't do anything for me to actually want to sit down and watch it. Why is the camera guy zooming in on Io Sky's ass? The director is telling him to. I told my coworkers that it's my tradition to get something for the people who work in the kitchen with me. They like that, and everyone is cool with me bringing them discounted candy. Nice. This was like, because that's the real holiday. We got freaking spoiled this year. One of the people in our office bought me and my two department, there's 3 people in our department, and he bought all 3 of us a tray of chocolate-covered strawberries, and I brought some home to Michelle. One of my coworkers had gotten 3 jars of whipped cream at Costco, didn't need all 3, offered the other 2 to either one of us, and I said, I'll take 1, so I got that. And one of the assistants in our office, not even one of the brokers with the big bucks, one of the assistants bought a dozen yellow roses and gave one out to everybody, and I got one. So I was like, wow. So I got a rose, I got whipped cream and chocolate covered strawberries. Take me home and get me pregnant, for God's sake. Jeez. Who also loved yellow roses? Michelle's mother. They're juggalos. They're black metal. Hopefully, I can meet Mikhail from Opeth after the show. Yeah, that'd be cool. Hey there. What's going on, Midnight? Yeah, we're keeping well. Best we can do. Best that you can do is fall in love. Is it illegal to use a VPN for Netflix? No, because you're paying for it, like I am, so it's fine. It is illegal if you download some kind of tricky third-party app on whatever device you're using, and use that to watch Netflix and not pay for it. That's illegal. As long as you have money to pay for anything, you can do anything. Epstein files. Sorry. Scott, be my Valentine. No thanks. Yeah, spoken for. But I will be your Huckleberry. We actually had 2 days this week without rain. Wow. Party time in the UK. It's a party in the old UK. I also have to take my nephews their gifts. It's that time of year, and I asked my youngest nephew if he knows what I got, and he said Valentine's gifts. He knows it's that time of year. Be my metalhead. There you go. We got a very nice card from my mother. Thank you, Mom. And we got a package today. It was an Amazon package. We opened up. It was a box of candy from our niece. If it's okay with Michelle, can she be my Valentine? Rachel Jones wants you to be her Valentine. There you go. Yeah, I'm fine with it. As long as I get pictures, I'm good. Although Panda might be jealous. Speaking of Panda, we have several new episodes of You Gotta Hear This that are going to be going up. The ones we have are really more to go up on her channel. I've got a couple that are kind of just knockoff episodes I might just put up for members only. I'm single again on Valentine's Day, so I go to restaurants and ruin other people's evenings. Only joking, or am I? Only if you bring kids, yeah. Am I a fake metalhead with only 5 metal bands in my playlist? No. Rachel, yes, she's mine. You into older women, Rachel? What the hell was I talking about? I have no clue. She's my cream buff. There you go. Yes, Panda. So yeah, there'll be some new episodes. I have to edit the episodes for You Gotta Hear This. I did an episode for Panda for her channel of her own, and she was going to be putting that up soon. And then she has another episode I have to put together as well. I do have 4 requests I have to get to. Dragging my ass on getting them done, but I want to do them when I'm in the right mood for it, I should try to get a video up this weekend. I have not done the latest Wrestling Jeopardy episode, so I should do that too. As for me to know and Michelle to find out. Hot. Korn, Limp Bizkit, Metallica, Motorhead. So close. So close. Panda's dating all of us in some way. That's true, yes. Mm-hmm. It's new metal. No. I don't make the rules. Okay, I was just sharing it live to a Discord. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Push breakfast, job, dinner, endeavor, lunch. You might start sending me cat videos. That's fine. I don't mind that. What did you just send me? I was just watching. Oh, the Disturbed if it was British. That was ridiculous. Jason's day, so leave him chocolate and flowers. Yep. And sweaters and, thanks to sharpen his machete. According to the reimagining movie, some weed. All kinds of stuff like that. Make him happy. Because he's a whiny, mother-loving bitch. I thought you would like that, yeah. His mom's head, right, yeah. His mom's giving Freddy head. Anyway, speaking of that, man, I miss Roy. He has not gone live in a while. Another Friday the 13th, Saturday here, so woohoo! There you go. Saturday the 14th is a fun movie, so it's probably on Tubi. Watch it. It's fun. True. Yeah, I can only imagine he's been pretty busy lately. I want to say his last stream was late December, I think. Or maybe it was around the beginning of the year. But it's been a while. Yeah, I don't know. No, I'm okay with this right now. Thank you. Mm.
I'm at the finish line. What else is there?
Yeah, so what else is going on these days? My TikTok's been doing pretty good lately. I've gotten a lot of attention on there, doing various videos and hooking up with other Gen Xers and people who do dad jokes and stuff. So quite the cool little community on there. Darius is right here on this trunk right here. He's taking a snooze. We all need to take a break from time to time. Life gets hectic, yeah. Life does get in the way. Have you seen that Tubi has The Mean One? It's a horror take on The Grinch. I remember seeing the trailer for it when I worked at the other building. I thought about watching it. Yeah, I never saw it. I know there's a kill count for that one, too. Yeah, is what it is. I'm trying to remember. Now, the last new horror movie I saw was Match. That was a ride. That was on Tubi. I watched Werewolf Santa, and I wasn't what I thought it would be. You ever seen Wolf Cop? If you haven't, you owe it to yourself to watch it. It's fantastic. And Wolf Cop 2. This guy's stretching out over here. I appreciate the fact I can pet this guy's paws. He doesn't pull away from me. The other two, they're like, yeah, don't hit me. And this one, when I tell him, like, sit and stuff like that and snap my fingers, he actually listens. Yeah, so I don't really leave or explore like my friend's house. I'd lay around. Recently watched Violent Night, and that was much better than I thought it would be. I think they're making a second movie now. No, I haven't. I definitely recommend it. When it was first coming out, when we were doing the Necrocasticon podcast, we spoke to somebody involved with that movie. I forget who it was, if it was one of the actors or the director or whatever. It was so long ago, I don't remember. But yeah, I remember that being a lot of fun. It was a typical kind of B-grade schlocky type horror movie, but it had a good story to it, a nice twist. So, oh, Will, I nearly relapsed on cigarettes. Did you have a rough week, dude? Is that why? My coworker and I talk about Tubi all the time. We both agree it's underrated. People are sleeping on it. Yeah, it's true. My cat is expensive. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Would you like 3? Yes, Annabelle had to have a little checkup today. Make sure she's okay. Mm-hmm.
I think I have legit only worn this a half a dozen times. Because
It still looks brand new.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was in the bottom drawer. I think I got it. This is when she was teaming with Raquel and maybe Trish
and can everyone throw some hearts in the chat? Panda's had a rough couple of days.
Is she there?
Please, yeah, she just got here.
My panda. Our panda.
I spend my time doing whatever I please, which is mostly nothing. If nothing pleases you, then set the bar low. It's not a bad idea.
Short weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You did the shopping.
I redid the shopping. She cleaned the house. She took care of the cats, of course.
Went to the chiropractor.
Yeah, went to the chiropractor today. So, yeah.
I'm running on 4 hours sleep.
Yeah, you need to go to bed.
As soon as I fold that long.
There you go. Thank you, Rachel.
Did you show everybody in?
I didn't get a chance. He got up and moved.
He's got the back legs of a rabbit. That's all I can think.
New coffee maker arrives Monday. You got to go through the whole weekend without it? Damn.
We keep tea handy for that kind of thing.
She doesn't drink tea. She doesn't like it.
My father drinks tea now.
Yeah.
For 50 years, the man would not drink tea.
Mm-hmm.
But the new wife can get him to do just about anything. I think he just wants to make sure he does everything right for everything he did wrong.
Yep.
No problem. As long as he's happy. We'll have to call him this weekend though and find out how the construction's going.
Oh, yeah.
When I don't hear from them in a little while, I wonder, are you guys okay?
They bought Monster Quest, or I don't know what that is. Oh, and as far as around here is concerned, our heat was good this week, but this morning we woke up and the heat was not running. The pipes are warm to hot, but it wasn't like generating. Eventually, it did come back, and it's fine in here right now. So we did hear from our maintenance guy that he and the landlord spoke to somebody, one of the troubleshooters for the furnace set up downstairs. They did order some new parts. They should be here soon, and they'll install those. That's what they believe those it needs. So hopefully that will take care of everything. I do what I want. Both a reboot and a new season, season 5. Oh, okay. My coworker said she'll try to make it to bingo this weekend, but something always comes up. So she asked me to remind her. This is how you remind me of how I really am. It's in the 50s. Wow, yeah, that is a heat wave. Yeah. Like I said, we're going to be up to 40 or close to it next week. That's like summertime. I'll tell you, my car needs a bath. Bad. It's so like, just crusted over with salt debris and all that stuff. But you can't wash it because it'll just freeze. The car needs a bath. Bad.
Yeah, well, that was one of the most valuable things you learned when you moved to Vermont. Don't do that.
76 and look like Silent Hill. Heat wave. Well, I know the weather has been brutal for a lot of you guys. Yeah, I was saying earlier, my car this past Monday would not start. I tried it twice, and I knew if I kept trying, I was going to kill the battery. So it was 14 below, and that's not including the wind chill factor. 5 seconds of winter are officially over. Oh, you bought TCM2 VHS. It's coming out. Nice. What's the cover? Is it the classic like Breakfast Club parody cover, or is it the other one with the hook? That's not that cool. Keep on to explain to Lateus that when it's been in the single digits, normal cold weather is a heat wave. Low 50s here, but wet. Very rainy indeed. Low 50 is in wet. It's you after you get out of the shower, dear. What'd you think I meant? She is half asleep. She doesn't get it. It's okay.
I love you.
Love you too. Go to bed. Go to bed. She is literally like doing this shit.
Hey, I haven't fallen asleep sitting in the chair
yet. Or fall asleep on the toilet. It's happened.
There's nothing like waking up and you are on your knees and your arm
chest first on the tub.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah.
But as soon as that happened, I notice now if I start feeling like I'm going to doze off, suddenly a cat appears. Meow. And oh, God, thank God. Hi, guys.
Hey, yo. Big Boss, our boy. We want to send love and appreciation out to him and condolences to having to send his buddy across the Rainbow Bridge today. Much love, brother. I set him up, Scott knocks him down. Ba-dum-ching. We're sitting there having cigars, fighting off mosquitoes. Hey, there you go. Go to bed and wait for me. That's what Rachel says. Rachel has a full-on girl crush on Michelle here. It's awesome.
I just don't.
Honey, you're awesome.
Look back at me in 2008. That is a complete girl crush right there. I mean, you know.
Are you sure Michelle isn't my mom? She does that too. Mm-hmm. Liv Morgan. Oh, yes. And to settle any controversy from the Super Bowl commercials, show it. This is a Coke bear, not a Pepsi bear.
See, it's even got a
Say.
Coke bottle.
Yeah, Pepsi, very smooth, but no. This bear goes with Coca-Cola, okay?
I've got 4 of these. Of different kinds. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You got me a 6-pack of Coca-Cola in a glass, in glass bottles, just for that reason. No, fuck you, Pepsi. I love my Coca-Cola. Okay. Girl crush. I got a girl crush. It's the ones that sing Boondocks that you like so much.
Panda. Michelle, hush. Take the damn compliments. We think you're the shit. Deal with it.
I appreciate that. Hey, my sister-in-law said I should have my own channel and set it up.
Mm-hmm.
What are you all going to want to talk about with me?
And who do you think's going to have to manage it?
He's going to be sitting right next to me the whole friggin' time.
Yeah.
We will test it sometime next week if you always do Friday. Maybe a Tuesday or a Thursday, I'll sign in and sit here. And, well, he'll sign me in and I'll sit here.
Mm.
We'll see what kind of things you come up with. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We love you guys. Really, we do. The best part of all this is when Scott's mom, Mama G, she is asking, how's this person? How's this person? How's this person?
My mom knows who every one of you are.
Mm-hmm. She always asks, especially people that haven't been around a little while.
Yep.
So, horns high to Mama G.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I love the yellow rose that Scott brought home. I saw him carrying it and I went, oh, you got me a...
I said, oh, nothing. This is for me.
I went, oh.
This is my rose. I never get flowers.
I went, the yellow rose of Texas.
My wild Irish rose.
I was healing from a surgery, and he got me a Irish song CD, and that was one of the first songs on it. And yes, I was born a redhead.
Mm-hmm.
Just my hair got blonder as I got older.
You mean blonde?
My dad's hair color.
Mm. Speaking of hair, Panda has a hair appointment tomorrow, so...
Oh, what you getting done, girl?
She's not quite sure yet. It's going to be an amalgam of her own imagination and the masterpiece that her lady plans to give her, so... We'll find out soon.
Well, is her hair shorter than mine?
No, hers is longer right now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine... I can trim my own bangs, but I can't do what's back here. And it's really not that long. I don't know if I'll ever grow it out again long. I really like having a pixie, so to speak. But last time I got it cut, he had to take the tail off the back for me. I said, would you please cut straight across and get this tail off?
Yes, dear. Done.
Hey, I shave your head, you can cut the tail off the back of my hair.
Yep. Bro, dude, how you been, man? Yeah, it is a long time no see. What is going on? Good to see you. Throw the big horns up for bro, man. How's life been treating you? What's been going on in the meantime? Tell me good things. All right, go lay down.
Wow, I gotta fold those clothes.
Always something.
Don't
give me that. It's always something.
So the only thing you have to do is drag my ass out of bed and take me to see.
And what time is that tomorrow?
I'll double check, but I think it's noon.
All right.
Sometimes everything goes right in where it's supposed to, but as soon as I got home, I went. You know, you just know it. And she adjusted me on my side after I told her she didn't have to. She went, no, I can do it. Yeah. Injured neck.
Oh, you got the Texas 2 with Lefty on the cover. Okay. to see if we would make some noises. He was just snoring. Now he's looking at me like, what the hell's your problem, dude? He's giving me the frickin' side eye right now. Just working. Single again. Oh, man. Not really much to say beyond that. I see the eyes. Oh. Now, where are you working these days? Cost me over $22 because it was originally 18 something, but the guy accepted $16.99 and placed some plus some bullcrap tax. Let us see him. Now he's staring at all of you. Now he's staring at me. And now he's curling up in a ball. There you go.
You want me to go to bed? Tell Magic that. She's laying on Uncle Bone's blanket right against my pillow.
Oh, yeah, Michelle's working on another project with yarn. What is this one called?
This one is called Woodsy.
Woodsy is the name of this yarn.
It's a camouflage.
Yep. So it's like a camouflage type thing there, very, very outdoorsy, woodsy as it is.
There's like 4 different shades of camouflage. And pink camouflage I did for our niece, Ava. So, yeah, this is just almost one. Sorry. This is almost one ball I'm still working on. Or they call it skein?
I forget.
And by the time I'm done, believe it or not, this is going to be probably about 6 feet long. Oh, and we're going to start
yes.
DVDs. That is 4 colors.
Yeah, we have an idea for a project to combine, a little bit of video stuff and her knitting. So we'll see how that goes. I work as a hydroblaster in a refinery, cleaning components and parts that help keep the planet running. Well, thank you very much for doing that. Texas Chainsaw 2 tape I found over $15, but it said broken. I was like, oh, you asshole.
God, I think I got that one and 3, and the Texas Chainsaw with Jessica Biel in it, and that was
that's the big that's the cool collector case type thing.
I legit have 4 projects to do this year. One is that one I just showed you. It's actually my chiropractor's sister. And her sister said she loves being outdoors in the woods. Woodsy. That was easy.
Think of using a high-powered super soaker, so like a freaking power washer?
My father and his wife, Carol. And this one, among other colors, will be for our niece, Ava.
Yep. Yes. Videos. Now we're talking coffee. Go figure. Cigars, coffee, and mosquitoes.
Cigars.
Cigarette. Cookies.
No.
Cookies. Whoa, look at him jump.
Sorry.
Inside joke, and he freaking jumped on that.
I think it was me and Melissa used to do that.
It was.
Yeah,
Knit, not crochet. It's knit.
yes, I knit.
She knits, crochets. Yep. Needles.
These are my grandmother's. I've got like 3 or 4
Stabby,
pairs the
stabby.
same size. One you bought
Pokey,
me, and
pokey.
the other 2 I got from her.
All right, go to bed.
And let's not forget the 2 TJ Maxx bags, the big ones, all full of nothing but blue yarn.
Fantastic. Go to bed. What do you think of the new Megadeth? Oh, boy. Watch my reaction to Megadeth's Ride the Lightning, and you'll see. I did not listen to the whole album. I don't really care to listen to the new album. Dave, we're done. It's okay. You can go home now, Dave. Thank you very much. Good night. Make a knitting channel.
Well, Rachel, I think that's great, but is it something that everybody would watch? Me sitting there knitting with a cat occasionally walking around me?
Michelle will do what Michelle wants. Right.
Damn right. Mm-hmm. Believe me, I've thought about sitting next to him when he's live just knitting and, doing that. He used to help me. He would always feed the yarn to me from the ball when we would sit on the couch.
Michelle, I swear, you're a toddler fighting sleep. Go to bed. Panda said.
Oh, Panda, do I look that bad?
Go to bed.
I'll see if I bring these up. This was a gift from my stepmother, and it's got cats on it. And then this one was a gift from Scott. And you have one too, don't you? Yep. Same design, except mine's got dragons on it.
Yeah, I haven't been excited about Megadeth since Euthanasia either. So.
Kind of hard to see it.
Yeah, the light's not set up for it. Mm-hmm.
We were trying to get one here because the...
got a plug here. Yeah. So I did a reaction to Megadeth's Ride the Lightning. The edited version is out for public consumption. The full unedited version, and I mean unedited version, 20-minute long video, is available for members. So you can join $2.99 a month. You can watch the whole thing if you want.
That's his way.
It's worth the price of admission.
He doesn't keep his...
Stop interrupting me.
You just
go
don't.
to bed.
You love go.
Yes, go to bed.
No, I'm not drunk. I'm just exhausted.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk.
I love you.
Love you too. Go to bed.
Do you want me to pull out your clothes for tonight?
You want to pull out what? Blocked.
Ow, that's my ring, you dick.
Yeah, it's a ring.
Your mom's watching.
Yes, she is. Stop acting like that.
She knows me enough to know, yes, this is my exhausted face. Happy Friday the 13th. The 6th one is the only one that matters.
Thank you. Taught her well.
You didn't have to teach me. I watched that movie before we met.
Teach me nothing. I don't need you. I got it myself.
25 years of absolute nutcase.
I'm your nutcase forever. All right, go to bed.
And I hope everybody has a happy Valentine's Day, even if you're alone. Mm-hmm. Don't get depressed or anything like that. That's why there are Hershey bars at grocery stores. And peanut butter to dip it in. Tastes better that way. Watch a horror movie. Watch something you like.
Watch a horror movie, yes.
I want to watch MASH. Got the DVDs. Team single.
Go to bed.
All that matters is you're entertained by us. And we love all of you. All right. What, did he fart again? That cat can clear a room.
Oh my God, go to bed.
I love you.
I love you too. Jeez, 4 hours sleep. Don't forget that. Ugh.
Just don't call an ambulance this time.
Yeah. I think I still got that video on my phone.
Oh, shush. You did?
Yeah.
You recorded it?
Yeah, I told you that. Thanks for remembering.
I'm lucky I remember what day it is.
To bed. Outside of that, getting ready for the midlife man's procedure tomorrow. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, those are fun. I'll tell you later.
Okay, all right. Is it the surgery I had?
No. Motorhead.
Louder than a plane?
Everything louder than everything else. Go to bed.
I love when he's sleepy because he can't fight back.
No, he can't. He's chilled out on the treats we gave him.
I'll admit, I gave him probably about 2 chill treats crushed up in his food. But
Yeah, might as well work it out. Won't work as slow. Exactly. Scream 7 looked good. Yeah, I guess.
why?
It's now she has a daughter now, so we're gonna go after her. Oh, for God's sake,
Did
come
you
on.
get that why? The reason
Yes. I watched MASH once, didn't get the fuss. It didn't do anything. Boring potatoes. I'm sorry, silly English booger here. Well, yeah, it's American stuff. So it's,
Well, how old is that person?
oh, he's young.
Okay,
So
then you're not gonna get that.
new Spaceballs coming soon. Yes, Spaceballs 2. The search for more money. Mandalorian and Grogu, May 22nd.
I told you that I will go to the theater with you.
Mm-hmm. We'll be going a couple of times.
Who's gonna get the recliner? Each of us?
Mm. Are you going to be already seeing Halloween 4 through 5? Yeah. Mr. Beans on toast. Mel Brooks is still involved, so it will be good. I mean, he's almost 100 now, so we'll see. But dagger to the heart. Oh, you got me. Original Dracula on MeTV. Oh, that's another movie they're coming out with is The Bride. A reimagining of The Bride of Frankenstein now. So that's going to be happening. Dracula. Dead, I am the one, exterminating sun, slipping through the trees, strangling the breeze. Mr. Beans on toast.
Oh, I've tried that.
Mm-hmm.
It's baked beans on toast. I think you're still.
What bands are you jamming to lately, Scott? I became a huge fan of Midnight. Love playing their stuff. Love listening to their stuff. It's influencing me a lot with the music I'm writing. 3, 4, 5. I mean, endeavor all 3 of them. Really. The first Scream, yes, it's meta as hell. If it wasn't for New Nightmare, that movie would not have happened because it just took that metaphysical premise to a whole new level and turned horror and slasher genre on its head. But after that, it just got... and Ghostface is not a slasher. It's an alias. It's a friggin' Scooby-Doo movie.
I have never watched any of them.
Yeah, I've seen the first one. I saw one of them in theaters. It might have been the third one. I don't remember.
Who dragged you, your ex?
Yes. Yeah, it was me and Maria. We went to see one of those Scream films. I couldn't tell you which one. I saw The Craft in theaters with Andrea.
I saw The Craft with Mark, not Jones.
Hmm.
I went and saw it with another guy too. Yeah, that's when I was dating.
Scream 3 only had one Ghostface. Yeah, the only thing Scream had going for it was Matt Lillard, and that I will agree with. Yep, Matt Lillard goes down as like one of the new age horror icons because that guy is he has done so many different things. He's Shaggy, for God's sake. But he's in the Five Nights at Freddy movies, and all that stuff. He's in 13 Ghosts, the remake of that. But every time you see him at these conventions and stuff, he's friendly, he accepts it, he owns it, he enjoys it, and fans just see him as a genuinely good person. Played Bill Loomis, he's in the movie The Craft. It's the one few horror movies I will watch. So you'll watch that? The remake? The one that came out in the 2000s? Or are you talking about the original 13 Ghosts? Hit me with the phone, dick.
Now I want to watch Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, which you bought me. Oh, and the Loch Ness one.
Right. What's the Scooby-Doo coming after you? Gonna solve that mystery. It's the backstories and lore that I watch for, let's be honest. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I never got a chance to watch. Well, Christmas was weird for us, but I usually watch the DVD you bought me with his Christmas with the headless snowman.
Right, yeah, the snowman, yeah.
Well,
Santa Claus, Santa Claus.
Can't remember the rest of it right now.
No.
That, and I bought you the Claymation Christmas.
Right.
And then you bought me the How to Train Your Dragon Christmas. Snuggle Talk.
Let's not forget Matthew Alert. He was also Serial Mom. He was the son. Oh my God, you're right. Forgot about that. What did you think about Blair Witch Project? Oh God, no.
Never seen it.
Stupid. Just freaking stupid. The only reason, all right, insight into Hollywood, folks, the only reason that movie had like a sequel and has lived on is because the movie cost maybe $200,000 to make and it made millions at the box office. That's the only reason. And well, it made millions at the box office. Only based on the fantastic, you got to give them credit for this, promotional marketing package they put together for that film. Using relatively unknowns, they tried to sell it as an actual real thing, and it took off from there. You watch the movie, it's boring. It's slow. It does not have a great payoff. It is just, what did I waste an hour and a half for? Something about a map. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It's over. A lot of people in the theater look pissed.
You remember when they did
And why would I want the remake? Tony Shalhoub!
They did that for Scooby. It was on one of their...
Just want to pop in and say hi, Scott. Just seeing how you and Michelle were doing. Pop in at some point, I'm sure. Dude, it was great seeing you, man. Hope you're well. Good luck with the procedure. But keep doing the great work you're doing for the planet. We appreciate it. We appreciate you, man. Great seeing you.
Holla,
Holla, holla, holla.
Hi.
They milked it for everything they could. Fair play for that. Absolutely. And then when you go to the movie, you're like, huh? Why?
Damn.
A lame ass, not even a jump scare. Ugh. Camera shaking made her sick. Other than that, she thought it was stupid. Yeah. It's a horror movie for millennials. So it was just like, we have no story. We're going to mostly improvise here, and we're going to set it in the woods, so it's uncomfortable, and it's become a parody of itself. So probably would have did better if it had Leatherface coming out of the woods taking a shit. Now that I would have paid to see.
Now I remember Scooby-Doo, they did a knockoff of the Blair Witch Project when it was like a weekend.
She's still not in bed.
No, it was a 48-hour stream.
Yes, I remember. Yes,
Yes.
yeah, Blair Scoob Project, whatever it was.
Yep, whatever it was.
I'm a millennial, and that movie sucks. Yes.
That sucks that. I am trying to put away your clothes. You know that. Sagittarius. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I cleaned his nose today. And a hell of a time.
Mm.
He just has like a deviated septum.
Freddy versus Jason. She was right. It was stupid. Yeah, I mean, I think even the people involved with it knew it was not going to be anything fantastic or what the fan base wanted. You had to give it up to Robert Englund. He eats it up in that film. He's really the only reason to watch it.
Still fucked up by not calling Kane Hodder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it should have been Kane Hodder as Jason for whatever reason. I don't know if they ever got a straight answer, whether it was the studio, the director, whoever it was, they didn't want Kane. I still like Blair Witch because it was kind of creepy. I mean, I don't know.
What you want.
Like what you will like. Yes, don't be a dick. I understand. If you like it, fine. Watch it and all that stuff. Just I can't. I just cannot. I've never been a found footage fan. And some people will say Blair Witch was the first found footage film. It wasn't. That goes back even further than that. Cannibal Holocaust was technically a found footage film. It's a movie about a found footage film, a documentary. So, but it even goes back further than that. And I can't remember what that one was called. So it's nothing new. It just hadn't been done for a while.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed this. I did do this. I moved the necklaces into here.
No, you didn't.
I thought you had them up here.
No,
Okay.
I did that.
I swear I thought they were hanging up there.
No.
Shut up. Go to bed.
Yeah.
You don't realize everything we're doing right now is for you, right?
No, you're not. That's her favorite excuse. I'm doing this all for you. No, you're not. I did not ask you to do that. You're doing it because you're obsessed with getting it done. If you want to do something for me, go to bed. I worked at the movie theater when Freddy and Jason came out. That movie did not warrant that many people throwing up in the theater. No, it did not. Why would they? Well, they're probably the bad popcorn.
I just wasn't.
Day-old M&Ms or something,
One of the girls from Destiny's Child.
Or those one of those freaks that eats Raisinets.
Was that one Kelly from
Yes.
Destiny's Child?
Yes. Yeah, she gets her nose flicked off. And they bang Jason around against the wall like he's Rey Mysterio, for God's sake. It looks stupid. But if you're looking for the perfect song to combine Friday the 13th and Valentine's Day, you look no further than the Merkins, More Than Burns. I shared it on various socials today, so find that song, listen to it. It's perfect for this time of year. If your mom is watching, tell her to tell Michelle to go to bed. Yeah. Ma, you want to take care of this? Do you hear that? Okay, Will, that's a little oversharing there, okay? Yeah, he's snoring. Yeah, he's snoring. He's sleeping when she should be. Sorry. And her next 400. I was like, why are you letting pansies in to watch this movie? Exactly. He's dreaming about the best treats ever. Dream of large women. I'm going to experiment this weekend as well, because I had so much fun with this new gigantic flat screen TV I got. Using that for OBS so I could read the chat on Twitch. I'm going to experiment with seeing if there's any way I could hook up a game system to that TV and get that to play on here, because that would mean I might be able to play the games on Twitch. He stole Michelle's sleep, yes. So, let's see. No, she is not. Oh, if she lays down before 10 o'clock, I'll be shocked. She has to have everything done before she lays down, so. Was giving his chihuahua, or chihuahua, a bath, and he was like biting like a hard piece because it was like dirt. So the chihuahua was the, but the cat was like, okay. To reiterate, I want to see if I can get a lot of editing done this weekend, which is mostly episodes of You Gotta Hear This and one other video for Panda. I should record at least one video this weekend. Might just do the Wrestling Jeopardy. We'll see how I feel. If I'm feeling froggy and I get in the zone, I might bang out a couple or two or three. Have them ready to go. And Doug Danielson actually mentioned a Celtic Woman song earlier that probably would be a good one to check out for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, there it is. I Know My Love. So I'll have to look that up. Yep, there it is. So I'm going to save this to the TBR list. Okay, so I guess I got that. Can someone please kill me? Get me out of here. Let's run through that again. We're having a bestie movie craftathon for Galentine's Day tomorrow. Galentine's, Palentine's, Valentine's, all that stuff. He is gone. Yeah, we just have chiropractic appointment tomorrow at noon. That's about 15 minutes. And Singletine's Day. So, we'll have to see. Yep, she's a single Pringle and her boyfriend is working a double. So they hang together. Oh, and I got to experiment with the Rickenbacker and the Axe base. I think the up and down craziness of our heat kind of messed up the necks a little bit on those two, so the action is way off, and I'm gonna have to try to figure that out. Thankfully, the Fiverr and the Jabroni are fine. They're the ones like farthest away from the heat, so let's all get together, all the single people. Oh balls, how am I? I'm singing that to all the single ladies. I messed myself up. My mother wouldn't allow me to rent Frankenhooker on VHS when I was 15. Well, I don't blame her. But that is also on Tubi. I might watch that. I haven't watched that in a couple of years. We're watching Cool Runnings because we're 90s kids. That's right. My friend Ashley, Awkward Ashley, just did a reaction to Cool Runnings on her channel. We play music at the office nowadays, and they said, "What would she play? What should we play today?" I said, "Love songs. You know, it's Valentine's Day, or power ballads or something like that." Well, my coworker found a playlist, but half the songs were boring and just like, yeah, you had to hear Whitney Houston and that one, and there's some other good ones in there, but overall it was kind of boring. We switched it to something else later on, but didn't have it on for much longer after that. I'm coming over. Now I'm thinking about love songs. What are some favorite love songs out there? I always go to like Lost in Love by Air Supply. Um, You're the Inspiration, Chicago. Kiss My Egg. You don't bring me flowers anymore. That's another one. Mm-hmm. And we're having wine and charcuterie. Come on over. That's grape juice and snacks for the other people. Someone had made a video saying metalheads aren't smart. I know. And I'm like, excuse me? Who are metalheads? And that's not true. I don't need asking twice. Here he comes. Midnight Flyer going to be flying in midnight. He shows up and Panda looks at him. And why aren't you in uniform? Midnight shows up in a little maid outfit. Love hurts. Love, hate, sex, pain, Godsmack. I was made for loving you. Kiss, exactly. Oh, I'm still loving you. Scorpions. That was the song they played today. I have my uniform. Thank you very much. No maid outfit. We're all off duty tomorrow. Robes, fuzzy slippers, and face masks are required. Yes. Us metalheads are so dark and satanic that we sing I Went in. I Wanted That Way by the Backstreet Boys, right? Keep on Loving You. Yes, that's a great one. I just want to keep on loving you. I want to know what love is. Want you to show me. Can I see the thing with Pandora Midnight? I'll facepalm. I will post pics just for you, maniac. Love, Hate, Sex, Pain is the least live song of the three. It has the word love, right? Yeah. Love Machine, Wasp. Love You to Death, Typo Negative. I think that was typo. Loving you was like loving the dead. I'll be in my sexy robe and slippers. Hot British men coming through. Hot British man coming through. Pardon me, coming through, please. Yes, this is me in my sexy attire. It's time for a sexy party. Oh, and Walter's not here. I could say Beth. Beth is another love song. Groovy. Groovy, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I'll be sound as a pound, baby. Rated D for Dick. Rated M for mature. Rated C for Cookie. No, I'm not plotting to take over the world. I just like having the goatee that I can stroke it. Stroke with a goat, stroke with a goat. Oh, Panda, I think I saw on one of your Twitches that you're going to a convention sometime soon, so stroke it like you mean it. Does that work? Yeah, if you're going to a convention sometime soon, sweetheart, make sure you're like get your wind up and get your energy going. I don't want to hear about you come home from the like. And I'm proud of you for not getting that sushi. Would sashimi be better, or would that not even count? I know, damn autocorrect. I should really call it a night early tonight, too. Been going to bed way too late this week. Oh, I'll be completely deceased when it's over. Worth it. Long as it's worth it. I wonder if I still have... I saw this TikTok today, and it was George Lucas. And I hope I bookmarked it. Yes, I did. Sashimi is not even worth the price. Actually, yeah, as you mentioned it, yeah, it's not worth it. I found this TikTok today. This is George Lucas, the man behind Star Wars, giving his thoughts between joy and pleasure. And I think it's very poignant, so I want to play it for you guys. Take a listen.
Happiness is pleasure, and happiness is joy. Pleasure is short-lived. It lasts an hour, lasts a minute, lasts a month. And it peaks and then goes down. It peaks very high. But the next time you want to get that same peak, you have to do it twice as much. It's like drugs. You have to keep doing it because it insulates itself. No matter what it is, whether you're shopping, that all has the same quality about it. On the other hand is joy. And joy is the thing that doesn't go as high as pleasure in terms of your emotional reaction, but it stays with you. The secret is that even though it's not as intense as the pleasure, the joy will last you a lot longer. And people who get the pleasure, they keep saying, well, if I can just get richer and get more cars, you'll never relive the moment you got your first car. That's it. That's the highest peak. Yes, you can get 3 Ferraris and a new Gulfstream jet, and maybe you'll get close. But you have to keep going, and eventually you run out. I mean, you just can't do it. It doesn't work. So if you're trying to sustain that level of peak pleasure, you're doomed. It's a very American idea, but it just can't happen. You just let it go. Peak, great. Pleasure is fun. It's great. But you can't keep it going forever. Just accept the fact that it's here and it's gone. And maybe again it'll come back and you'll get to do it again. Joy is compassion. Joy is giving yourself to somebody else or something else. And it's a kind of thing that is, in its subtlety and lowness, much more powerful than pleasure. If you get hung up on pleasure, you're doomed. If you pursue joy, you will find everlasting happiness. Happiness is pleasure.
I don't know why that just came across my feed today, and I thought, my God, that is so poignant. That is so on point. Because it really does, it really does make you...
According to ChatGPT,
yes,
no
ChatGPT, we know. If you think about that, it does make sense. When you experience something for the first time and you love it, and it makes you feel something you've never felt before, guess what? Chances are you're not going to feel that again, at least with not the same amount of stimulus. You have to, as he said, double it or at least increase it to get back to close to it. And this goes with any kind of stimuli, whether it's food or adrenaline rush or spicy stuff or whatever. You have to continuously try to up the ante. And that's for the pleasure point. That goes a lot, yes. That goes a lot with something I remember hearing George Carlin say, where he talked about drugs and stuff in the world. Certain drugs are eye-openers and they expand horizons. Some don't. But when you try something for the first time, it's a lot of pleasure, very little pain, maybe a hangover. And as time goes on, the pleasure part decreases and the pain part increases to where it's pretty much all pain, very little pleasure. At that point, you hope the intellect kicks in and says, oh, this doesn't work anymore. I'm going to die and I'll need to get help. So that's what he's talking about, the pleasure factor. The joy factor is trying to find that consistency, that that if it's several things that you get to do throughout the day, or conversations you have, or people you interact with, or the people in your life, or whatever, if you do that on a consistent basis, it may not pique your expectations or your stimulus, but it will definitely give you a satisfaction that is much more sustainable and safer. So, try to enjoy the simple things in the world. Right? Yeah, and it happens with some people with food and alcohol. Midnight said that's why addicts are always chasing that first high. Exactly, the first time. I've never done any of these drugs, but I've heard so many stories about people trying heroin for the first time, and it's just this euphoric state that your body goes into. So then you do it, you take another hit, you don't hit that again. You have to increase the dosage. Sometimes excitement is overrated, right? So, those adrenaline junkies, they're chasing that first pop. In wrestling it's called a pop. And they're chasing that first pop. And when you get close to it, you think you got to do something higher. Well, I've jumped out of an airplane and did the parachute thing, and that was fun, but I didn't get the same feeling. So I got to jump out of a higher airplane, and I have to pull the ripcord just 1 second later, and until eventually where you literally could hit the ground and be done. So, and I see this stuff firsthand in my job. I see people, there's a lot of money that floats around my office, and a lot of people in there have plenty of it. And I'm not one of those people. Let me clarify that right now. I am not. But I see this in some of those people. Or maybe just not even my office, but some of their clientele. I mean, I hear them talking about buying this house and buying these cars and going on this trip and all this stuff. It's like, okay, cool, you get to do that. There's some people that do that because maybe it's something they need to do for their family, or they always dreamed of having that opportunity as children because their parents didn't have that. My parents were not rich people, and my mother worked her ass off to support me and my sister. And my dad was a hard worker. When he was very stingy, very stingy, as I've said before, he could squeeze a nickel till a buffalo farts. But my mom is give till it hurts, and she's always been like that, and that's where I get that from, and I know that. These days, I get more enjoyment out of doing nothing but sitting quietly in someone's company. There you go. Has the first Abraham Lincoln $5 bill? Dude, he better get that appraised. There is an app, by the way, Will. I remember seeing there's an app that you could get that will rate or appraise your coins and stuff. So I don't know if you have that or found a website that does that. But anyway, I know that from my parents' upbringing, which was very different, they had different outlooks on finance and money and helping out and not helping out, things like that, being selfish in selfish times, being giving in selfish times, and so forth. So that's right. But my sister and I are very much like that too. My sister is incredible with finance. She's fantastic with money and stuff. We just don't have the kind of advantages she does. They're a double income family. Plus, they do have rental properties, so they do very well for themselves, and they can live a certain lifestyle. It's not extravagant by any step, but it's comfortable, and I hope that they're happy with what they have. It certainly seems like they are. My wife and I, it's a single income family. My wife has a lot of medication she has to take. We have 3 cats. In a single income, it ain't the easiest thing to do. But we have a roof over our head, we have heat, we have food, we have each other, we have people around us we trust, we have great families. One of the greatest things in our lives is that her family and my family love each other and appreciate each other. There's no animosity there. There never has been, which is such an amazing thing. So I lost track of what I was talking about. I see people, in my daily life in this business of money, that some people, they do this stuff because they feel it's necessary to help their families. But some people do it just to show off. And those are the ones they're chasing that high. They're trying to get that peak again for that pleasure they felt one time. They bought their first car and it just happened to be like a freaking brand new Ferrari or something like that, like it was said in the video. And then they buy 5 more and it doesn't feel the same way. And then they chase some other high of some kind. I prefer spending my money on experiences over things because experiences can be shared. They're brilliant. Brilliant. Let's see. I had ordered a mystery nickel one time, and it was the legendary 1950 Denver. Only 2 million were minted. The 1950 Denver nickel is hard to find. You bought some. Oh, I remember you talking about the farthings. Yes, that's pretty cool. Always quality over quantity. Same with anything in life. True. That's very true. The older you get, the more that becomes prevalent. You think about how many. Think about how many actual close friends you have, and I consider all of you guys friends, but I'm talking about long time, people that you grew up with type situation. In my life right now, I communicate with not even a handful of these people. It's not because I don't want to, but we all have lives. We all have things going on, that we just don't have that time to spend together. And we wish we could, but we can't, especially if they live in a different state. One of my oldest friends is 4 children. 2 of them are in college now, which, how the hell did that happen? Where did time go there? And I don't get to spend a lot of time talking to him as much. But even if he was to call me right now, we'd be on the phone for an hour. It would be like, just pick up where we left off, that kind of thing. And another friend like Walter. I've talked to Walter. We used to talk like once a week. And that, of course, we gotten older. Now we talk maybe once a month and stuff, but usually it's a 2-3 hour conversation. It just goes off on different tangents about wrestling, metal, politics, and other dramas in our lives that we have to vent and get out of us. So, those are the friendships you really cherish. I have 2 friends. I've known both over 30 years, but they're brothers to me. There you go. Exactly. Yeah. They fill that some kind of, spot you didn't have in your life. An analogy I had thought of decades ago. I may have shared this before, but you're here with me, so I might as well share it. I always felt like when you became friends with someone or you fell in love with someone, it's like you take a piece of your heart and you give it to them. And you're hoping that because you give it to them and they're in somewhat close proximity, it still kind of feels like yours. The day may come where that person you gave that bit of your heart to goes away. And they're never coming back. So went that piece of your heart. And you now have to fill that hole in your heart. What you fill it with will define you as a person. You could fill it with trauma. You could fill it with vices. You could fill it with hobbies. Or you try to fill it with another relationship that maybe was not as strong as the other one. So, Bestie knows I'm the only one that will put up with her. Yeah. So when you give that part of yourself to somebody, and they go away, like I said, sometimes you just have to learn to live with that heart in your that hole in your heart, because there's something out, because it can't be filled. I lost a very, very close friend of mine, 2003, 23 years, now that I think about it. And that's a piece of my heart that's never going to heal, because he's gone, and I can't talk to him. I can't say anything to him. I can't. I think about the fact that he would have had a niece. He could have watched her grow up and go off to college too. She's going to college now. Jesus Christ, I'm old. That stays with me. You hope maybe that you meet other friends or other people and you can use their love and their the relationship you have with them to kind of fill that, but it never really does. So all I'm saying is be careful who you give pieces of your heart to, and because that's very expensive. It's very valuable. And if you choose to give that up, once you give it up, it's gone. You can't get it back. And then once it's gone for good, it doesn't have that proximity anymore, then you got to be careful with what you fill it with. Because you could fill it with hate. You could fill it with ignorance. You could fill it with false senses of security. And you could fill it with bad intentions upon other people. So just be careful. This is a Valentine's Day, it's a marketing ploy. I'm sorry, it is. The whole bullshit with hearts and flowers and all that stuff. That's all bullshit. Okay, it has nothing to do with that. Look up the history of who Saint Valentine was. Yeah, the real thing we should be doing tomorrow is stoning and beheading somebody. That's where it comes from. So sorry, but the older we get now in this modern age of information, we're able to find out a lot more shit that went down than we knew about. So all I'm saying is that if you're single, there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. If you don't have a relationship, doesn't make you less of a person, doesn't make you less than anyone. Okay? You've always got friends, you've always got family, and you've always got something that you can call your own. So, just look at it as another day. That's all it is. Because they say Valentine's Day, like New Year's, stuff like that, is a big day for depression. And, same with my fiance. She sadly passed away suddenly 11 years ago. And I've never been the same. I'll always admit that. Right. Exactly. And we're here for you, brother. If you ever need to talk about that, we're here for you if you need to. So it's important to know that you're not alone. It doesn't make you any less of a person. And, the sun will go down, but the sun will rise the next morning. And life will go on. So, I don't know what put me off on that tangent, but I'm going to start to wrap this up here. So, but I would thank you guys for hanging out with me and Michelle tonight. And no, she still has not laid down. So, I tell you, 10 o'clock, she's in bed. I'm not going to be far behind her. Christmas too, yep. Yep, much love, Midnight. Thank you very much, my friend. And Sunday morning, who knows? You might see Panda with her new haircut and me hanging out on her channel. So, yeah, that's what's going on here, my friends. So, keep checking the channel. Keep checking the updates. Yep, you have a good weekend. Go to bed. I know. I'm going to tell her, every one of you is telling her to lay down. So, all right. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for listening to me ramble on, as always, about nothing. And I will see you guys next Friday, but also see you on Twitch, hopefully this coming Wednesday. Who knows? I have a 3-day weekend, so you might see me on Twitch sometime this weekend, too. You never know. Much love, everybody. Horns high. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, and by the way, your mom.